What is up everyone, Taki here today to talk about the combat and controls for Aniplex's and CyberConnect 2's Kimetsu no Yaiba Hinokami Keppuutan. So with that being said, let's dive right into it. Alright, so upon doing the translations for the set of images you're about to see, I found that the controls for Hinokami Keppuutan were very similar to that of the Storm games, but that's to be expected. CC2 also developed those games as well, but there is a difference, and that difference is how simple the controls are for Hinokami Keppuutan. So to start, we have our ultimate, which has been assigned to R2, and our release date, or for short awakening, assigned to L2. What's interesting about this though is how it's set up mechanically speaking. In past CC2 arena fighters, we didn't really have split gauges for our special abilities and attacks. Now we do. What I mean by this is our ultimate and awakening operate on an entirely different gauge than our standard techniques do. Another interesting thing is that the ultimate or release state gauge seems to go up when receiving and dealing damage. It can also be stored up to a maximum of 3. This gives it a stock mechanic acting like a super meter, which we see in most traditional fighting games. So instead of having one independent bar that is used to dish out specials, we have 2, one for standard techniques, the other for ultimates and awakenings. Next we have our assist button, which can be used to call support or swap out. Similar to later Storm games, we can use this as a means to get out of combos from what was shown in the gameplay. Movement, which has been assigned to the left analog stick, is the same, although combined with the tracking dash we're able to generate a step. We'll skip the pause menu because there's not much to talk about there. Next we have guard, which has been assigned to R1. Combined with square, we can initiate a grab. With guarding, we can push back opponents and parry and deflect attacks. Now it does not say what attacks can be stopped, but I assume it will be standard attacks and possibly techniques. This is just me speculating, so take that with a grain of salt. Now for the offensive. Attacks follow the same level of simplicity as the past CC2 arena games, but when you watch the gameplay, there are some interesting things that can be done. Attacks can also change by inputting up or down on the left analog stick. Down creates a slam and up is a launching attack. We expect the mechanics to follow for every character. The question is which characters will have combos that follow up and lead into longer combos, allowing players to create a wide variety of combinations. Additionally, holding down the attack button accumulates power and releasing it will deal more damage, so this is essentially a strong attack. Next we have techniques, which as mentioned before operate on a separate gauge than ultimates and awakening, and every technique consumes 20% of the gauge according to what is shown in the gameplay. Currently, based on the info we have and the gameplay that's out there, there's a total of 3 techniques. I assume it's the same for all other characters. It's possible we may see more techniques simply due to the fact that currently techniques operate off a single triangle input and a combination input combining triangle and left stick and triangle and R1. Next we have tracking dash, which after analyzing the gameplay, I want to say it acts as a gap closer and has the ability to hit stun the opponent upon impact, similar to the dashing mechanic in Storm, but we'll have to wait and see for sure, because from what was shown it was hard to ascertain what this actually looks like, as there was only one specific instance in which it may have been used, where it acted as a cancel to a combo, then caused a hit stun and stagger, allowing Tanjiro to continue chaining his combo. In addition to the tracking dash, we have step, which has been assigned to the left stick and works on a combination input. And lastly, we have jump, which is self-explanatory. And with that everyone, that's going to be it for the video. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, as well as drop the video a like. Rising Entertainment gaming out.